In the dust-coated sands of Egypt, an ancient trove of knowledge known as the Nag Hammadi Library lay hidden for centuries. This collection, unearthed in the mid-20th century, revealed 13 leather-bound papyrus codices containing over 50 texts. A significant portion of these texts were previously unknown, casting fresh light on the complex world of early Christianity and other contemporary religious movements. Among the texts, the Apocryphon of John stands out, a cornerstone of Gnostic literature. This fascinating text, also known as the Secret Book of John, presents an alternative narrative of creation and redemption, challenging mainstream Christian beliefs of its time. But what is Gnosticism, you might ask? Gnosticism, from the Greek word gnosis, meaning knowledge, was a religious movement that flourished during the early Christian era. Its central tenet lies in the pursuit of secret divine knowledge. Gnostics believed that this hidden wisdom, once revealed, could liberate the human spirit from the material world. The Apocryphon of John is a vivid expression of these Gnostic beliefs. It presents a universe teeming with divine beings, a complex cosmology, and a distinct reinterpretation of biblical narratives. It is a testament to the diversity of thought that existed within early religious communities. The text begins with a vision. John, mourning the martyrdom of Jesus, is visited by a transcendent light. Out of this light emerges the resurrected Jesus, who proceeds to reveal the hidden truths of existence. This revelation forms the core of the Apocryphon of John, a narrative that takes us on a journey through celestial realms, exploring themes of creation, deception, and salvation. In the depths of these texts, a unique narrative unfolds, a narrative that could unravel the mysteries of our existence. As we delve into the Apocryphon of John, we encounter a world that challenges our understanding of faith, inviting us to question, to seek, and to discover. The Enigma of the Nag Hammadi Library is a call to explore the rich tapestry of human spiritual thought and experience. It is a journey into the heart of the mystery, the search for hidden knowledge, and the quest for enlightenment. Imagine a vision, a revelation from the divine imparted to none other than John, the beloved disciple of Jesus. Let's delve into this mystical scene where the fabric of reality seems to warp and the boundaries between the earthly and the divine blur. This is no ordinary encounter. It is a celestial rendezvous, a communion of spirits where the mortal meets the immortal. In this ethereal setting, Jesus appears to John not as a physical being, but as a radiant embodiment of divine wisdom. His presence is more than just a figment of light. It's an embodiment of divine truth, a beacon of hidden knowledge, illuminating the path to understanding the divine realms and existence. Jesus, in his celestial form, begins to share revelations, profound truths about the divine realms, truths concealed from the ordinary human eye and mind. He unravels the mysteries of existence, the cosmic dance of divine entities, the ebb and flow of celestial energies. It's a discourse on the divine, a primer on the metaphysical realities beyond our earthly existence. The revelations are not just about the celestial realms, but also about our very existence. Jesus speaks about the divine spark within us, the pure essence that connects us to the divine. He talks about the spiritual journey of the soul, its descent into the material world, and its potential ascent back to the divine realms. The teachings are profound, transformative, and mind-bending. John listens, awestruck, absorbing the revelations with a sense of reverence and wonder. He is no longer just a disciple. He is now a custodian of divine knowledge, a vessel chosen to carry and disseminate this sacred wisdom. This encounter, this divine revelation, is not just a mystical experience for John. It's a spiritual awakening, a call to ascend from the ordinary to the extraordinary, from the material to the divine. It's a call to embark on a journey of spiritual evolution, a journey towards self-realization and divine union. And so, John became the keeper of this hidden knowledge, a knowledge that could illuminate the path to divine realms. This divine revelation marks the beginning of a spiritual journey, a journey that could lead to the discovery of one's divine origin and destiny. In the heart of this revelation lies a unique story of creation, a tale of divine aspirations and flawed realities. Our tale begins with Sophia, a figure of wisdom in the divine realms. Fueled by a fervent desire to comprehend the mysteries of these realms, she ventured forth on a daring exploration. Sophia's quest, however, was not without consequences. In the throes of her pursuit, Sophia birthed an unexpected entity, an embodiment of her own ignorance and error. This entity was Yaldabaoth, the demiurge, a creator god yet inherently flawed. Born of ignorance rather than wisdom, Yaldabaoth's existence was a stark contrast to the divine realms from which Sophia hailed. In Yaldabaoth's eyes, he was the only god, the supreme authority. Unaware of his origins, he lived in the shadow of his ignorance, oblivious to the divine realms from which Sophia had ventured. And in his ignorance, Yaldabaoth set forth to create a world, a material world that mirrored his own flawed nature. This world was not a reflection of divine grace, but rather a manifestation of Yaldabaoth's own limitations. It was a world filled with imperfections, a world that bore the mark of its creator. Yet it was also a world that held the key to its own redemption, a world that held the potential for Gnosis, for hidden knowledge, for divine wisdom. The story of creation in the Apocryphon of John is not a tale of a perfect God creating a perfect world. It is a tale of a flawed God creating a flawed world. It is a tale of divine aspirations and flawed realities. It is a tale that serves as a stark reminder of our own potential for error and our own capacity for redemption. And so, we are left with a world birthed from ignorance, yet teeming with the potential for wisdom. A world created by a God who, in his ignorance, believed himself to be the supreme authority. Thus, in the shadow of his ignorance, Yaldabaoth created a flawed material world, believing himself the supreme authority. In the midst of this flawed creation, a beacon of true divinity emerges, an emissary from the true divine realm, Jesus. He stands as a stark contrast to Yaldabaoth, the flawed creator god. Jesus, unlike the demiurge, does not claim to be the ultimate authority. Instead, he serves as a conduit, a messenger linking the mundane and the divine, the earthly and the heavenly. The teachings of Jesus, as presented in the Apocryphon of John, offer a fresh perspective on the nature of the divine and our place within it. He reveals that humanity is not merely a product of a flawed creation, but carries within it a spark of the divine. This spark, this divine potential, is our true origin, our true nature. Jesus speaks of a higher spiritual realm, a realm of pure divinity from which we are all descended. This realm, he teaches, is our rightful home. It is a place of peace, wisdom, and boundless love, a stark contrast to the flawed material world created by Yaldabaoth. But how can we return to this divine realm? How can we reconnect with our divine origins? This is where the teachings of Jesus become truly transformative. He provides not only knowledge of the divine realm, but also a pathway back to it. Jesus illuminates the path of Gnosis, a path of spiritual awakening and self-discovery. Through this path, we can shed the shackles of spiritual ignorance and reclaim our divine heritage. We can transcend the limitations of the material world and ascend to the realm of the divine. Through the teachings of Jesus, we learned that we are not mere creations, but divine beings. We are not subjects of a flawed creator God, but children of the true divine realm. We are not bound by materiality, but are beings of spirit, capable of transcending the physical and returning to our divine origins. Through Jesus, the true light shines, offering liberation from spiritual ignorance and a path back to our divine origins. His teachings offer a beacon of hope, a guiding light in the darkness of spiritual ignorance, leading us back to our true home in the divine realm. In Jesus' teachings, a path to redemption unfolds, a path that leads us back to our divine origins. This is the journey we embark on, a journey of enlightenment and discovery, a journey that awakens the divine within us. Let's delve into the profound words of Jesus, as recounted in the Apocryphon of John. His words, not mere utterances, but a beacon of light illuminating the path to our divine origins. He teaches us about our divine spark, that essence which connects us to the higher spiritual realm. This divine spark hidden within us is our true identity, our divine origin, waiting to be awakened. But how does one awaken this divine spark? How does one reconnect with their divine origin? Jesus' teachings provide the answer. He speaks of spiritual enlightenment, of Gnosis, the very knowledge that liberates us from the bonds of ignorance and materialism. He urges us to look inward, to search within ourselves, for it is there that we will find our true selves, our divine origins. Imagine, if you will, individuals breaking free from the chains of spiritual ignorance. Picture them reconnecting with their divine origins, experiencing an awakening, a rebirth of their divine selves. This is not a mere metaphorical transformation. It is an actual, tangible shift, a change that permeates every aspect of their being, transforming their perception of themselves and the world around them. This change, this transformation, is not just about self-realization, it's about redemption. It's about reclaiming our divine heritage, our rightful place in the higher spiritual realm. It's about casting off the illusion of the material world, the false reality created by the demiurge, and embracing the divine truth. And so the journey of redemption culminates in the awakening of the divine within us. It is a journey that begins with spiritual ignorance and ends with divine knowledge. It is a journey that transcends the physical and ventures into the spiritual. It is a journey that takes us back to our divine origins. The liberation from spiritual ignorance and the awakening of divine knowledge within individuals is the ultimate redemption. This is the essence of Jesus' teachings and the heart of the Gnostic belief. This is the path to redemption, the path that leads us back to our divine origins. In the Apocryphon of John, we find not only a unique narrative of creation, but also a powerful testament to the power of hidden knowledge. This ancient text, part of the larger collection known as the Nag Hammadi Library, offers a lens through which we can examine the Gnostic perspective on existence, divine realms, and the human quest for enlightenment. The key teachings found within this text are profound, illuminating a path to spiritual liberation through the revelation of hidden knowledge. The story of creation, as depicted in the Apocryphon of John, is a tale not only of divine beings and realms, but also of the human spirit's inherent connection to the divine. The text tells us of Sophia's desire for wisdom, her exploration of divine realms, and the birth of the flawed creator god Yaldabaoth. It portrays a stark contrast between the flawed material world crafted by Yaldabaoth and the perfect divine realms. This contrast, this tension between the flawed and the divine, is a central theme in the Gnostic belief system. Then we move to the role of Jesus, an emissary from the true divine realm who imparts teachings about the higher spiritual realm and humanity's divine origin. These teachings, these revelations, form the crux of the Gnostic belief in the power of hidden knowledge. The Apocryphon of John presents a vision of humanity's redemption. It brings to light the teachings attributed to Jesus, emphasizing spiritual enlightenment and divine knowledge. It paints a picture of individuals breaking free from spiritual ignorance and reconnecting with their divine origins. The power of hidden knowledge, as highlighted in the Apocryphon of John, is transformative. It's a beacon of hope, a promise of liberation from spiritual ignorance, and a testament to our divine origins. As we delve into the mysteries of the Nag Hammadi Library and the teachings of the Apocryphon of John, we find ourselves on a journey towards understanding our divine origins and the true nature of existence. This journey, powered by the revelations of hidden knowledge, is a testament to the enduring power and relevance of Gnostic teachings.